Okay, so yesterday in the intercompany STO, okay, so we got some error while EDA conversion, right? So from ST point of view, which we did sales and distribution and billing, and here we are plan for intercompany billing and auto costing. Okay, so here the format like it is like the company code plus our the customers. Like if you see that I just see that here you can see 100,000 is the my company code and RP 3330 is the customer. Okay, so the format should be maintained like this one. Okay, if it is a not alphabetic, it is a numeric, then you just need to be maintained with leading zeros. If it is not with leading zeros, if it is numeric, then you can assign directly. So the logical address should be like 1000 is the company code plus the customer number. Okay, it is the STE related, but I just showing that. So because of we didn't assign properly yesterday, that's why it is not properly getting. So now I just created a VF02, and if I just processed anything, okay, or if I created one VF01, I'll just show you that slash one VF02 which I created. You can see the billing document. You can go to in the top header and output determination. You can see that this is processed successfully. You can see the IDOC number also. It is generated. Okay.
Okay.
So what is the reason is it is properly not assigned. We did, but we didn't properly assign that supply plant and sorry the company code and the customer number. If it is a numeric, then we just need to be maintain the customer number without leading zeros. If it is a with numeric word, the customer number, that means with leading zeros we need to maintain. Okay, so that means if this company code is 1000 and my customer number is suppose 0001, then what you need to do 1000, then leading zeros because the customer is the 10 digits. Okay, so what you need to do here, you need to be assign apart from these 4 characters, you need to be add 6 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0001. Like you need to be assigned, and the logical address should be like this one. Okay. In case if it is alphabetic, if it my customer number is RP something 1100, this is the starting with alphabetic. In this case, you can directly assign the logical system with 1000 RP 1100. So this is the right we need to assign. In that case only it will be work. Okay. So yesterday what we did, we just assigned the extra characters, the leading juice. That's not required. Okay, that's why it is not showing yesterday. So now it is processed. Okay, clear? This is IDOC number. Once you get IDOC number, you can go to W02 and you can check all the information. Okay, so that is intercompany STO process. Any questions here?
Sir, you have waited only for the customer. For what about vendor, sir?
Sorry?
Sir, you have done for the customer only, sir?
No, I didn't get you. Voice is not clear.
Sir, now you have done for the customer.
Correct.
For no need of vendor, sir, then the same format.
No need. That is ST related. Only ST configuration.
Okay, sir, fine.
It is only for ST, not it is only for customer, not for vendor. Okay. Clear? Is it audible? Hello?
Yeah,
Sir,
it's
what is
audible.
clear, sir.
Okay. So from a vendor point of view, what you need to do, you need to be assigned a OBCP. Okay. So here you need to be assigned your vendor and your vendor details, then you need to be assigned which company code it is like. Okay, here you need to be assigned the properly GL account. Okay, clear? So this is the required. So this is the required from vendor side, partner type, and okay, this is the required here. Any questions here? Any questions? Hello.
No.
Okay, so from from FI side, they have to be assigned the GL account. That GL account it will be assigned here. Okay, so this is for the automatic invoice creation from their point of view. If there are any freight charges or anything which is there, that again, so the system needs to be created invoice, right? So it will be checking that which in GL account it is assigned. Okay, so that is required. So you can go to W02 and you can see that the IDOCs which is created. Okay, W02 or W05. In case of anything, any error which is getting, okay, you can do BD87 and you can reprocess that. Okay, in BD87, you can reprocess the IDOC. You can select what is IDOC number and you can execute. And okay, so then you can check that if you're getting this error, okay, you can reprocess this one. If you want to be reprocessed, you can reprocess it. Okay, clear?
Sir,
Any questions? Any questions here? Any questions?
No, sir, no.
Okay. So you can go and check that message types and everything, and you can reprocess. IDOC is involved, and there is one error, which is that this is the error which is getting. Then, if you want reprocess, you can reprocess that. Okay. Any idea contains only items with zero amount. No posting. So this might be because of the value is 0. The net value is 0. So the price which is coming 0, right? Just the when I'm creating. So it should not be 0, the value. Okay, when you're creating any billing, na, so the conditions should be captured here. Like you should be captured then. Okay, so in that case only it will be working. Any questions here? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, so you can maintain the PV31. Okay, you can maintain the condition records for the RD04 and the sales organization and what sales organization we are maintaining, and customer number and other details you can maintain here. The condition record already exists. If it is already there, then you can no need to maintain. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions? What is the relevant number which is created last value number? VL03 here. You can go to VL03 and you can see that this is the intercompany billing. Yes, so if I created this one, so the pricing procedure which is not capturing here. So the basis team they have to be checked that okay, the delivery which is it is already processed, right? So that's why it is not following. Okay, so if it is any billing needs to be done, then billing document has to be created. Okay, so then this is the intercompany, right? So if you see that here it is 0, condition 0. So it should not be like 0. It should be like price something. So the condition, the pricing procedure which is not picking from the base from ST side. So again, for that again you need to do the configuration. Then only accounting impact and the process will be happen. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions here? Do you want to repeat this process or it is fine? Intercompany STO.
Sir, to me, it not required, sir, because I'm not going through the yesterday's video double time. Still, I'm in intra STO only.
Okay, so what about Kiranmai? Do you need?
Same here, same here.
Okay, so do you want to show one more time or not required?
No, not required.
Okay, okay. So just try that, okay? So it will work. Okay, definitely it will work. So please just carefully when you are doing the customer master record, vendor master record, and assignment, carefully you just do that. What I just given that. So you need to be define your own supply plant sales area, and receiving plant sales area, and you have to match. Okay, so that is STMM integration. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, so in the real time they are using in the VF02 they are using RD04. That R004 will be okay, that is the for the EDA. What will be happen? It will be create the invoice, vendor invoice in a other system, whatever the system they have. Okay, the other company code having the different system, then it will be created there. Okay, clear? Or they can create it manually also, which I created yesterday. So either manually also it's possible or automatically also it's possible. That is the intercompany STO. So just to refer the previous video, okay, previous recording video for intercompany STO process. There I just explained that what it is required, what you need to do. Okay, clear?
Okay.
Now what is the next process which you are looking for? So we did the MMPP, MMSD, MMFI, and MMPM, right? So integrate MMWM. So integration point of view, all just clear, right? So any questions on the integration point of view?
The PS is there, nothing. Work
PS will
breakdown.
be there. Okay, so there is a transaction code CJ20N. Okay, so that is the project they will be creating, project builder and all. Okay, so here what they will do, they will be creating the project. Each project having that uh, multiple WBS elements. So you can create your own project, okay, or network project you can create. Under this project, you can allot the allot the budget. Okay, how much is like, okay, all these things you need to be do. Okay, start value and value. So I will take any existing one. Okay, so I'll take any of the existing one projects, which is like any of the projects which we have. The PS consultant, if PS consultant is there, they will create all these things. Okay, the project and everything. Okay. Once the project it is created, okay, what they will do, they will be creating that WBS elements and under the each WBS element, how much budget it is allotted. Okay, all these things they will do. Okay, so once it is allotted, what will happen? Okay, so the budget you can see here WBS element. Okay, if there is any WBS elements are there. Let's see. Anything. So if you can see that they created WBS element under this project, they created 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 like they created. That means the step 1 project preparation, step 2 it is a blueprint, step 3 is the implementation, 4 is the production planning, and go live. Okay, so when they prepare like this one, what they will do, they will be allotting some budget. Okay, so each one have the how much budget it is. They are controlling all these budgets and all. Okay, so good. Okay, you can see that these are the budgets, WS, and each WS have the informations. Okay, when the dates will be started and how it will be like, what assignments it will be like. So what will be happen when I'm just creating a PO or PR? Okay, so I'll be assigning this WS element. Why it is required to assign WS element? Why it is required? Because this is the one WS element. Okay, so I'll just give you overview. Then maybe you can understand about this project systems. Okay, so project system is nothing but like the entire project they will create under this. Each and every project have the multiple activities. Okay, so if suppose SAP implementation is my project. Okay, under this SAP implementation, what are the activities are there? So first thing is, okay, project preparation. Okay, then blueprint preparation, then implementation. Okay, then uh, then you can production, pre-production, or production planning, production import or something, production import or something, then go live. So let's say we have these 5 activities. So what they will do, the SAP implementation project cost is suppose 1 crore. Okay, then project preparation they are allotting like, okay, it is like 20 lakhs. Okay, then blueprint is like, again it is like they are putting like 20 lakhs. So like they are divided that each and every activity they are spending 20 lakhs rupees. Okay, so now what will be happen when you are planning to buy any product or any service against this WBS element, they will check that this budget control. Okay, if it is more than the 20 lakhs, then system will give the error message. Okay, you already crossed the budget. Okay, so these different activities they are creating as a WBS, work breakdown system. So WBS 1, WBS 2, okay, WBS 2, WBS 3, 4, 5, like they will be created and they will be allotting some price, some cost amount. Okay, so then when you creating the PO, so PR or PO, so you can enter the project here. I'm just putting like project or something and 1100. I'm just putting all the details where it is like. Okay, so I'm just okay. Now in the account assignment category, the system will be asking the WBS element. So what you can do, you can assign this WBS element here. Okay, so that means what will happen when you are assigning this WBS element, the WBS element against the how much quantity you are planning to buy, that was locked. That means this PO value is, suppose let's say this value is 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so that means this WBS element you are buying 1 lakh rupees related values. That means 1 lakh rupees you are spending now. Then next time again you creating PR2, then again 1 lakh, PR3 again 1 lakh. So once the GR is completed, it is 20 lakhs you are spending 10 lakhs, the remaining 10 lakhs is balance. When you creating new purchase requisition with 10 lakhs, again the balance will be 0. So next time when you're planning to create new purchase requisition, the system will be checking that the budget already exceeded, so you cannot do new purchase requisition against the DWBS element. So then they have to be increased that. Clear? Is it clear or not? Okay. So instead of we are using other things, here we are using WS element project system. So the transaction code is CJ20N project systems here. Okay, you can see this is the main project. Okay, and under this main project, project preparation and activities again they are blueprint and implementation. So they prepare like this one. Clear? Any questions here?
Sir, this basically section projects. I think.
Your voice is not audible. Can you repeat?
Basically, this PS is going to use in construction projects. No?
Mostly constructions projects. In the normal companies also they will be used. Okay, if they are planning for the customer survey, if there is a project, they're considering as a project, it is like 20 lakhs project. Okay, so where there is a project is there, they will be go ahead like that. Okay, then it is again expensive. Someone has to be support from the PS point of view. If again you need to get the PS functional consultant, that is expensive. So if the companies will go PS when it is if it is really required, then only they will go. Or else they will not go for PS because it's a
Okay.
very rare module and very difficult to get the functional consultant in the PS. Okay, project system.
In our organization, we have we issue PR through WBS only, sir.
Yeah,
VIP.
depends. It depends again. It depends on that. Okay, the companies they really need or not, they will go. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Any questions here? You can see the different budgets and all. Okay, and project builder, graphical area. So Krima, any questions here?
No, as of
So
now.
yeah, don't worry if it is WBS, it is like a project PS integration with PS.
Okay.
Okay. So different modules are there. Okay, so all it is not necessary. Okay, only few it's very important, which is like SD, MM, and MM, FI, MM, PP, MMW, like which is something which is very important. Those it's very important. Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. So yeah. So what is the next topic? Can we go ahead with the release strategy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, you're just looking for release strategy, right?
Mm.
Okay, so basically, what is the release strategy? Okay, so release strategy is nothing but like a when you are processing the any project. Sorry, when you're processing or when you're planning to buy any products, or when you are planning to do external purchasing document or internal purchasing document. Okay, there must be need some approval strategy. Approval is required uh, with different scenarios. Like if suppose my case is okay, I have the consumables. That consumables, okay, I have the restriction like if it is above 1 lakh rupees, so it should be go with the approval for of the CFO. Like okay, who will be a financial operational manager is there, he has to be approved because the consumable still 1 lakh. Okay, it's okay, convenient. But if it is more than 1 lakh, it is a need to be think that why too much of the consumables you are buying this month. Again, they have to be explained about things to all to CFO. Then only CFO will be approved for to process. So until you got approval from the your higher levels, okay, you cannot proceed that document to the next step. Okay, so so it is not only one level step, it is not only one level approval. You can define based on your value and your parameters, you can define that how many levels of approvals it is required. Because okay, if I just consider the CFO which is from finance, but we also need to be get the approval from the CEO or COO or C. Okay, so it depends on the different levels who have to be approved on this document. Okay, until they approve the levels, then okay, you cannot proceed for the next level. Okay, so you must be need some control under your purchasing, your activities, purchasing activities. Okay, so that is the release strategy. So in the release strategy, what you need first, you need to define that how you want to be design your release strategy. So what characteristics you want to be take, how the system needs to be validated. Okay, the characters or the parameters and represent that this is the we need to get the release study. Like suppose plant 1100 must be needs release study, but 1200 it is not needed, or 1300 it is not needed. Okay, so like maybe each parameter level you can consider, like each character level you can define, or some material groups. Services we need release strategy, but normal consumables we don't need. So how we can differentiate it? Maybe I can differentiate based on the material group. So I can give material group is one of the characteristics. So like you can define your own characters, you can define your characteristics, and you can give that value exactly what level you need, and you can define your scenario. Okay, so now the first step is here, define characteristics. So did you understand that why we are using the release strategy? It is a approval strategy. So okay, so first is the define characteristics. So when you are defining the characteristics, okay, we have the different structures, data structures are there, communication structures are there. You can refer the communication structure based on the procedure what you are following. Like if it is a purchase request, and there is one communication structure is there. Okay, if you are planning to do for the purchase order, then there is a communication structure. Okay, if you are doing for the service and receipt, then there is a one communication structure. So like each and every process have the one communication structure. So you need to be remember those. Okay, for PR it will be like C CBAN. Okay, and PO is for CEKKO. Okay, and if it is service entry sheet, C uh, service entry sheet. Okay, there will be like C. 1 minute, I'll just go. So where you can see this one, CSC11. Okay, so here you can go. You can see here. Okay, just to put directly CBAN, C11. Okay, you can see that it is communication structure for the release strategy purchase requisition. And if we go to CEKKO, okay, then it is for the purchasing document. Okay, all the external purchasing document like contracts and okay, scheduling agreement and RFQs. It is the same CEKKO, and there will be like I think CKES or something, not CK. What is the transaction code? Communication structure for service center sheet, which is like I'll just go service center sheet. Mhm. Okay, I will tell you. I forgot this one. I'll just
CESSR, sir. CESSR.
okay, CESSR. Okay, somewhere, yeah. Long back it is. Okay, this is for the entry sheet. Okay, so so this is the different structures we have. Okay, CESSR. So we have different structures are there. So you can use the fields, the characteristics what you planning. You can take from this table, okay, and you can go to display there. What are the components which is there? Okay, the component list. So you can take this as a reference. Okay, if suppose I just need to take as a company code, then you can take this is a BUKRS. If you want to take purchasing group, then UKO or UKGRP. Like you can take that information and you can create your own characteristics here. Okay, so now let's create one characteristics. So you can go to directly transaction code CT04. Okay, you can create characteristic. If you are not remember the transaction code, you can go to SPRO and material management, then purchasing. And if you're going for the purchase requisition or purchase order, okay, you can go to purchase requisition and release procedure, and release procedure with characteristics. You can here, you can define your characteristics here. Okay, characteristics and class. Okay, so this is the way also you can go. So now I'll be create one purchase characteristics. So I'm just planning PR. Okay, for let's assume that my configuration like which is like purchasing group. I'm just taking one purchasing group characteristic, and I'm just planning to take total order value, which is like purchasing order value. Okay, and I can take some purchasing organization or document type. Okay, so this is the plan. So when there is a document type NB, or when there is a purchasing organization 1000, and when the purchasing group people who is like 000, okay, the value when it is less than or less than or more than 20,000. So I need to get some approval strategies. Like I just planning to define like this. So I'm just taking the characteristics. So it's your choice. You can take any of the characteristics. There is no problem. Okay, so I'll just go purchasing group, and okay, uh, I'll just create. Okay, so it's still not created. I'm just creating now. So as I said, I will go to additional tab. I will just give that my table name. That is a structure name. CE ban. Now I just planning to do the purchasing group, right? So I just go to SC11 and let's see. CE ban, C ban. Okay. So then you can see where is the purchasing group. Okay, so now let's see the purchasing group, which is like EKGRP. So that EKGRP you need to be enter here. Then once you enter the table name, field name, all the characteristics like what are the character which is length and characteristics and all this information, it will be captured automatically when enter. So format data dictionary from it is coming. So the description which is coming automatically, the data type it is character, you can see the character, the length which is tree, that length tree also it is captured here. Okay, now whether you want to be give only single value or you want to be go with a multiple value. What is the meaning of this one, single value or multiple value? Okay, if I have suppose the same strategy I want to use for the 000, 0002, 0003, like different purchasing groups. Okay, I'm just assigning. So all these have the same condition. Okay, so in that case, I can go with the multiple values. If it is no, it should be work only for the one single value. Then you can you don't need to be go for this one. Then you can go with the only single value. If you selected single value in future, you cannot assign the multiple. Okay, it will be allow only for one single for one characteristics. Okay, then you can enter that values and all. Okay, you can enter the values here. If you want to be define the values like 000, 0001, okay, 001, 002. Like if you have to define that 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 system will display when you are creating your strategies. So if you have the information, you can enter here. Okay, or if you don't know, now I don't know when I'm creating the characteristics, I want to um, select manually when I'm creating the my assignments strategies, then you can select the additional value. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Any questions here?
Sir, the traditional values means,
Additional values mean it will be allowing later also when you are assigning the your characteristics to your release strategy, there you can enter manually and number of manually you can enter that what purchasing group. If you're not selected, what will be happen? What you define in these characteristics only that will be allowed.
Like if
okay,
you are newly creating also, like it should allow like that you're saying, huh?
No, no. If I enter 000, yeah, okay,
Hmm.
I just saved. Then I'm assigning this characteristic to my. I just plan to define my release strategy. Okay. Now suddenly they are saying that it is not for 000, it is for 001.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Then
that
that
changes also need to, like that you're saying.
that changes also it won't be allowed. Okay, if you're not assigned here.
That
Okay,
additional values
if
it
you
cannot.
selected additional value, then it will be allowed.
Okay, we can change also.
Now we can change also. You can
Okay.
enter.
Okay, got
Clear?
it. Yeah.
Okay, so for you, Venkat, it is clear.
sir, clear, sir.
Okay, so now save. Okay, so this is the one which I created now. Okay, now I just planning for the next. What is my planning? The second one is value. Here goes purchasing requisition, total net purchasing value. Okay, so now I'll just creating new, create one. Creating okay, so I'll just go back again. Okay, and I'll execute this one. and I'm just creating that. This one total PR value. Total PR value. Okay, I'm just the PRV or something which I'm creating. Okay, you can enter anything. Okay, then I'll be go here. I'll be entering the table name, then field name. Okay, here you just check that it is a item level total stock total value, or it is a overall purchasing requisition value. Okay, so you can see that where exactly the field it is there. Okay, so total value of the item, it is the item. Okay, then you might be check the total purchasing value, overall release and total value of the overall procedures. Okay, so this you can enter here GFWRT. Okay, so then the system will be capturing automatically the information what is the GFWRT, it is a value. So the system will be checking that what is the characteristics and length and all, it will be checked and it will be taking the values. Now since it is a value, it is asking that what currency you need to be checked. You need to be check that euro, you need to be check the dollars, you need to be check the current how you want to be validate that. Okay, I'm just putting like USD. Okay, and here also if you want to be assigned a multiple values you can assign, or if you want to be assigned a single value you can assign. So most probably the value will be single, right? Because either I can put like 1000 or 2000 or 3000. I cannot put like 1000, 2000, 3000 like I cannot put, right? So it is less than 1000 also single value it is, or greater than 1000 also it is a single value, or great 1000 to 2000 between, that is the one value. So in that case I can go with a single value. Okay, and it is a intervals values are allowed or not. Interval values are not allowed means if I have 1000 to 2000, I just to planning to it 1000 to 2000 between. So that means from 1000 it is starting, that means 1001 it is starting till 2000. So between this the PR value it is there, then the system will be triggering for the approvals. Okay, so that is the interval. Okay, if you are not allowed this one, then strictly it is asking that you need to be assigned 1000 or 2000 or 3000 or less than 1000, less greater than 1000, like you need to be assigned. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sir,
so
sir, here we are creating for the registered as the PR, na sir.
correct.
Sir, in PR we don't have any value, no, sir, because in PO we get a final value.
PR also we have the PR also
No,
we have the value.
PR, sir, we give only material only. Generally,
PR value.
we
Value
don't
also.
give PO creator only knows the value. What's the
No, PR
sir.
also we have the value. I'll show you. PR also it is equal. That's what if you are not, if you are there in the starting, maybe you are not there, right? So
No,
PR
no.
at the time of PR creation, the price will be picking from the metal master record. In PR, they must be aware about that the value of the PR, the value of the item, because if it is a more expensive, then they need to get approval from the higher level. So the at the PR level, you don't know who is the supplier. So supplier price you don't know, but the price of the material you know, because it is already maintained in the metal master record. Okay, so it's just like a telling that okay, it's roughly this is the value of this material. Okay,
Okay, sir.
clear?
Okay, but we didn't completed master data, so somehow we are not clear, I think.
Purchase requisition. Okay, just okay. I'll just tell you that. Okay. Did you understand that? Why
No.
the value which is coming? Because if you suppose you are planning to buy the TV in your home, okay, the requisition raised by your mother. Okay, so he should have the idea about that, whether how much cost averagely. If it is 2
Yeah,
crores, 3 crores,
approximately.
then yeah. So if it is 2 crores, 3 crores, then they cannot buy, right? So
Yeah.
they have should be. So that with the material cost. If you already have that material, then maybe you already know. Maybe averagely you know that this is the price, right?
Okay.
So that is one. So now you can allow the additional values, or you can enter that. Okay, if it is strictly 1000, then you can enter 2000, 3000, less than 1000, like you can enter. Okay, clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, now this is also created. Now what is the next? Purchasing organization. Okay, so now I'm just putting like purchasing organization. Then again, I will just go speedily. Okay, just go with quickly on this one. So what is the purchasing organization? It will be like EQORG. So where is that EQORG purchasing organization?
In real time, they already this all is created, right? Or is MM people should do?
If you are doing implementation, you have to do.
Okay.
If you are doing implementation, then you must be aware about these settings and all. What you need to do on that. Okay, so why it is not showing here? Let's see. EQORG. But it is okay. It is there. EQORG is the purchasing organization. Okay, so just entering the EQORG here. Okay, so in the system again, the capturing all the information which is required, and I can go. So I'll just put this time signal value. I'll show you exactly what will be happen. Okay, so because you will also understand what will be happen. So I'm just entering that purchasing organization, and just roughly entering that purchasing organization. Okay, I'm not selecting additional values. Okay, clear? Is it clear what I did? Okay, now I just document type, which is like again I need to be create document type. So document type I'll just put DT, and I'll just creating, and I'll just put that the table name and the field name, which is like BSCRT. Then the BSCRT is the document type, the purchasing document type. If you have a doubt, you can see that in the field name. So here you can see that what is the document type field name. Okay, so you can see the PSART. PSART. Okay. Now I can put again multiple values if you want, and I can put like multiple additional data and save. Okay, now I created the characteristics. So my planning is like when these four are matching. Okay, so the system will be validating all this data, and it is representing that which strategy should be triggered. So now I just define the characteristics. So in usual I cannot assign to strategy, right? You must be assigned to one group. So that group you are creating as a class. Okay, so you need to be defined a class, and under this class you are assigning these are characteristics. Okay, reference. So I'm just going to class here. So here the point is class type is very important. Class type is 032, which is for the release strategy. Okay, if you remember that, if you aware or if you are there, batch determination, are you there, Karimai, when we are discussing batch determination?
Like I'm there, but I'm not where I'm not clear that much.
Okay, okay. So the class type will be 023, right? So in this case, it is a 032. Okay, if you can see 032 is the purchasing release strategy. It is like release strategy. Either it may be PR, PO, or service and receipt, whatever it may be. It is for the 032 is the release strategy.
Okay.
So this class can be used only for the release strategy. Okay, so 032. So interview point of view, they will ask these questions and all, which is the class type and what is the characteristics of how you'll be creating. Okay, so you can see the transaction code CL02. Okay, now I'll just entering ZMM underscore. I just creating that class CL. Okay, for PR. Okay, so not at creator. So now I'm just planning to create. Okay, and PR class. I'm just putting like PR class and all, and I'll just assigning my characteristics what I created. So that PR underscore purchasing group which is created, and total net order value, total PR value, and next one is I just created purchasing group, purchasing organization, and I just created document type. Then all details which will be capturing automatically. So now I create one class. For this class I'm using for the release strategy. Under this class I define the characteristics. These are the characteristics. Okay, and save. So what is the next step? Second step, class and assign the characteristics. Okay, clear? Any questions here? So if you want to do configuration for the release strategy, characteristics and the class is the mandatory. Okay, to create. And this will be the created in the CT04 and this will be created in the CL02. Okay, and both are the master data, not configuration data. Please make the point here. Both are the master data. That means what do you mean by that? You need to be create these characteristics and class in the every server. That means development server, quality server, production server, you need to be created manually. Okay, clear?
Sir, noted.
So these are the not transportable. You cannot transport with the TR. That's why the system is not asking any transport request number. Clear? Is it clear? Okay.
Sir. Sir, we need to how again every server you need to enter manually.
You need to be manually create. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'll be going actual pricing project configuration. Okay, as of now I just prepared my uh, master data. Now I'll be going actual pricing project. So here what you need to do, first you need to define the group. Okay, release group. Then you need to be define the levels, what levels release code. Okay, then you need to be define that release strategies. So in between we have the release indicators. Okay, that release indicator is not required to define every time. It will be, we can use standard also, no problem. Okay, so I'll just go with the release group. Okay, so before going to this release group, if you want to use that, okay, if you want to be use the release strategy, okay, make sure that there is no other release strategy is assigned. That means why I'm saying this one, because my class is different and somebody they created that class will be different. Okay, so in future, in case if you are getting this requirement, okay, if the you are planning to create a new class and planning to do release strategy, but it is already there some other class, then it is you cannot assign two classes for the same procedure. Okay, so you must be, it is a unique procedure, unique class. It should be unique class for the entire all purchase requisition. Okay, so here if you see that somebody they created class and my class is different, which I created, right? Which I created, that class is different. So you cannot use this one. Okay, so and somebody they already defined the release groups, release codes. Okay, and it is assigned this class. So you want to be define your own class and you want to be assigned, then what you need to do, you need to be delete first these all entries. Okay, so you cannot delete directly from top. You cannot define directly selecting and click on delete. It's wrong. Okay, what you need to do, you need to go and select from the down. That means first you need to be delete the release strategies. Okay, so this is the release strategy which is defined. So you need to delete this one. First to strategy level you need to be defined. So where the assignment which is there, that assignment first I'm deleting, then the actual group I'm deleting. So the strategy which I'm deleting, and indicators, as I said, that it won't be impacted because it is a individual. So there is no group assigned here, so no need to be delete this one. Then I'll be go back top and release codes that is assigned to the risk group. So I just need to be delete these groups codes. Okay, so make it is very important. The point you need to be delete from the bottom to up. Cannot delete directly. Okay, then now codes are deleted, strategies are deleted, everything. It is now it is, this group is free. Now I'm deleting this one. Okay, clear? So these are the transportable. So whatever you deleted here, it is transportable. So all transport TR number which is created, that is the, can be moved automatically from TR. Now I'm creating the release group first. My own creation of release group. Okay, new entries. Okay, why I'm just saying, because okay, if you are not deleted properly, okay, those are will be in the inconsistency. You can see in the check release strategy. Okay, here if they're not properly deleted and the assignments and everything, what will happen? It will be inconsistency level. So you can see these are all what are there. It is all they defined earlier and they didn't properly delete it. That's why these are all strategies still it is pending. So you can see inconsistency. Okay, so must be delete the release groups first, then sorry, must be delete the strategies first, then delete the groups. If you deleted directly groups, then the already assignments, whatever it is there, it will be in the inconsistency. Those are not deleted. Clear? The reason why? Okay, clear, right?
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm going to set up procedures. Okay. So now I just need to create a group. Okay. I'll just go to release group. First I'm creating the group. Okay. So now new entry. I'll just create any of them. Maybe I can create O or something I'm just creating. Okay. Or is the my release group. Okay. Then you can this is the overall purchase equation. If you want to go with the overall purchase equation, you need to be select here. If you want to be go with item level purchase equation item, so that means in the PR it is possible PR item level release strategy or header level release strategy. Okay, so either which you want to go, either header one or it is item level, you can go ahead. If you want to be item level, then you don't select here. If you want to go header level, then you want to be select here. You need to be select. Now, what is the class here which I created? Did you remember that? ZMM underscore. What is the my characters? What is the my class which is defined? ZMM underscore CL underscore PR. Let's see. This is my class. Did you remember that? What I created? CL02. Okay, I'll just go to CL02. Let's see. This is my characteristic or not. Okay, so this is what ZMM underscore CL underscore PR. Okay, you can see that you go to display. You can see your characteristics also. Okay. So these are things, right? We created P purchase group. Okay. So now I'm just assigning that, and you can write class whatever it may be. What class it is like release group PR consumables group. Okay. Consumables group. Okay. PR consumables. Now I just created the my group. Okay. Now you need to be define your own levels. What levels you have. Okay. So I'll be going to release codes and I can define that on new entries. I can define OR is the my group and L1 is the first level release. And if you want to be trigger the workflow, which I discussed last time, right? If you want to trigger the mail or it is something, okay, you must be enter here the length which is like 1. Okay. If you're going to 9, then it will be like customization. User exist someone, it is like if you don't want to be trigger any workflow, then you can use the space. You can leave it the space. Okay. Then you can put that what is the level 1. Okay. So my just level 1 is CEO. I'm just putting like level 1 is CEO. Then I'll be go with level 2. COO and OR L3 1 and which is like CFO OR and L4 and 1. Okay. And marketing executive or marketing officer. Okay. Then I will go with OR So like you can define codes, how many codes you want to create, you can create. Okay. So then I'll be putting like delivery manager. Okay, then or you can put like global manager. Then I'll be putting like L6. Okay, one. Then delivery manager. Then over. Then L7. Then 1. And I'll be creating that project manager. Okay. Then over L8. Then 1. Then I'll be putting like lead. Then over okay L9. So like you can define how many you want, you can okay execute. Okay, so like you can define your own levels of the codes here. Okay, then you can save here. You can define your own levels and you can save that. Clear? So any doubts here? The levels you are defining here. Don't ask this CEO, CO and all. Okay. This is a description only. Okay. So any doubts here? Till here? So you can a number of codes you can define. Okay. Can I go ahead for next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll just creating that my aim is like I'm just defining my aim like okay. The first aim is okay. So the strategy one which should be work like okay. So I all it is the same okay, but I'm just taking the same example okay. But I'll be going like okay. So I'm just going back. First it is like a less than or equal to. Less than or equal to 20,000. Okay, this is a strategy one. Okay, when it is matching like okay, I'll just put like one or two or three, whatever it may be, you can put like that. Multiple you also can put, no problem. So purchasing group and total PR value is less than or equal to 20,000 and purchasing group and document type. So when these are so I need the approvals like L9 and L8 approvals. Okay, now I'll be going with the same strategy 2. Okay, strategy 2, which is like same values, which is like I'm just defining. Now I'm just putting like greater than 20,000 and from to 50,000. Okay, less than or equal to 50,000 or something we can put. Okay, then maybe I need approvals of L7 and L8. I'll put like L8, L7 and L6. So like you can define your own strategies. Okay, what is the case? So like you can define that whether you want to be 2 approvals, 3 approvals, 4 approvals like. Okay, so one point here in each strategy. Okay, when you're defining each strategy, the strategy levels, the highest levels you can approve only 8 in the ECC. Okay, in the ECC, you can only define the up to 8 levels of approvals. Okay, sir, I have till L9, I can assign L1, L2, L3, L4 like L9, I'll be assign all. So it is not possible. Only 8 levels are it is possible. Clear? So the entire point of view question, it is like how many levels you can define in the ECC, the levels for each strategy. In S400, there is no limitation. You can define. Okay, it is only for the ECC. Because here we are using release strategy, there you are using flexible workflow. Okay, clear?
Awesome.
Okay, now you can you just go to release indicator. So release indicators are it is like how you how the levels. Okay, once it is approved first level, so whether it should be in the still in the block stage or it should be in the release level. Like see, if suppose you so I said that okay, one level is approval is fine. So I don't want to be wait for the second level. Okay, in that case I can put like okay, when the first level which is approved, then I can put like the status like it is released. Okay, but if I just say that no, every level approval is required, so then I'll just putting like this indicator like it is blocked. First level, even if I release, still it is blocked. Second level, if it's still approved, then it is still blocked. So until the last level it is approved, I just putting like it is blocked. So like, so the indicators like I'm just mentioning is creating different indicators which telling that what to do, what is the next action, whether it is still it is a blocked or whether I can create the RFQ, whether I can create the purchase order, whether I can create a contract or scheduling agreement, or it is still it is a block stage. Okay, so you can go to details here and you can define here whether it is a blocked or whether you want to be planned. Framing plan is like it is like MRP related, or it may be quotations and release for PO, or it is anything contract or scheduling agreement at all. Okay, so this is what if you are not selected and the system will not be allowed. If you selected, if I just selected like RFQ and PR, then they will be selecting like release for quotation, release for the issue PO. Okay, and if it is like QM release or it is not QM release. Okay, it is wrong. This is something wrong. Okay, it is like RFQ purchase orders and planning related. It will be allowed, not QM. Okay, somebody there enter wrong T1. And one more thing here, I think Venkat, you asked the question last time. I remember that. Okay, still, if they are able to change once it is released, if the users are performing to change the PR, okay, whether the release strategy needs to be triggered or not triggered. If you remember that last time,
Yes, sir. I only asked that question.
you only asked, right? So this is one here. Here the option is changeable. Okay, changeable is nothing but like a okay, if I selected that no, you cannot change, cannot be changed. That means if you selected this one, once it is released the PR, cannot modify the PR. Okay, even in future if you want to modify, you cannot modify. Okay, if you selected changeable new strategy, new release, in case of new strategy, that means you're changing the value. That value it is triggering the new strategy, not existing strategy. If it is triggering new strategies, then again the system will check that whether it is new release strategy. Okay, until it is, if it is new release strategy, then it will be triggered. If it is not new release strategy, it won't be triggered. Okay, so like changeable, it is changeable, no problem, but no new determination of strategy. That means so okay, it is allowing to change, but there is no release strategy. Again, re-trigger that. Okay, so like here we have different cases are there. So if you selected last one, no strategy or value change, so that value you just need to be mentioned. If it is 10%, 20%, 30%, like 100 value or 200 value, beyond that when it's changing, then it will be released. It is triggering release strategy. Clear? Is that clear?
Sir.
Right, so that is the way we can do that. Okay, and now I'm just defining my own release strategies here. Okay, so I'll be go with my group. What is my group? Or the my group, and I'm just creating my release strategy. You can create S1, S2, S3, whatever you know, and you can define like real time how they will be defined. They will put like the value. Okay, and consumables. I'm just putting like this is for the consumables, right? I'm just planning, so I can put like this one to understand purpose. Strategy name. This is not the text only. You can enter whatever you want. Then what I define here, I just define like L9 and L8 is the levels which is approval. Okay, so I'm just putting like L9 and which is like executive. First executive needs to be approved, then it will be go to lead. Okay, clear? Executive and lead. Then I will be go to prerequisites. Okay, it will be checking that. Okay, the who will be approving first. Okay, first it will be go to L9. Then L9 is approved, and it will be coming to L8. Okay, so then So we go to release status. Okay, then you need to check that first. It will be which status it is like. Okay, so I must be, it will be go in the block status, not QM release. It is wrong actually. Okay, I can put like blocked B. So what it is there, blocked. What is the meaning of B? It is blocked. So okay, I just put like X. Okay, I can put X blocked. Okay, that means the first initially there is no approvals, the PR. So it is a status is blocked. Now the next level is, okay, one L9 is approved, but still L8 is not approved, then it is still blocked. Then L9 is approved, L8 is approved, then I just release for the RFQ or purchase order. They can continue to create the RFQ and purchase order. Did you understand? If I just mention in the second step itself, what will happen? Then there is no need of the last approval. Okay, one approval is fine. Clear? Any questions? Any questions?
No,
No,
sir.
right? Now I'll be going to classification and I can assign the purchasing group. Okay, so you can define directly in the here. Okay, and in the real time, what will happen? There will be a separate transaction code to maintain these characteristics. So as of now, I will not maintain anything. Okay, I'll just to save. Okay, I will show you how it will be go. Okay. Now I'll be going back. Okay, so I'll just now what will be happen? Here it will show you that the levels like first it is a final still it is not approved anything, so it is status now. Go to simulate to release. If I just to release first level L9 release, then it will be still it is block state, and L8 release, then it is released. Okay, it will show you something like how it will work. Okay, then I'll just save. Now I'll be going for the next level, which is like a new entry. I'll be going to create a S2. Why I said 8 levels? Anyone have that? Anyone have the idea why I said only 8 levels are only 8 levels are possible? Because each strategy it is giving only 8 codes here. You can see only 8 codes it is given. That's why it is possible only 8. Cannot go for a number of things. Okay. So I'll go for L8, L9, L6 like we can define. So I'll define all until like L8, okay, and L7 and L6, L5, L4. So like I can define your, okay. So then we'll show you all the levels. So first it is will go to L8, then L7, then L7 is approved, then L6 and L7, then L6, L7 it is done, then L5, L6, L7, then L5, L6, L7 is done, and then L4, L5, L6, L7. All it like, okay. Then go to status again, and you can change where there is n 9 and x both are same. Just the description is wrong. Okay, so I just for understanding purpose, I'm telling exactly what is to be assigned. First status, first it is like x. Okay, I'm just putting here. Last thing is 2. Okay, I'm just putting like 2. So what will happen? So it will only check that it will be check only. It will be blocked still here. Then last 2, either 1% if is released, then it's good. Okay, then save. Then characteristics. Then I will not be assigning anything. You can assign here also, but I'll just not assigning here. Then you can just check that here the system is telling that first it will be in the block stage. Then first one it is approved L8, then it will be go to L7 still block stage. Then if it is L7 approved, then it is still blocked, and L6 approved, then it is still block stage. But when I just approve this one L5, then it is released. Okay, so like it will be. Okay, so now I'll be saving this one. Okay, so you can directly assign the classification values here. Okay, in case if you don't know in the development, because these are the all configuration, right? You are moving to production system, right? So the data which you can maintain in the production system directly by using the CL20N transaction code. Okay, there you can maintain that your characteristics values. Okay, so you must be know about that. What is the group it is like, and what is the strategy you are defined. Okay, all you must be aware, and the system automatically picking that what class it is assigned for this. Okay, and just double click on that, then it will be display here. So I need to define, I need to be assigned the value CL20 and it's here. Okay, I need to be assigned here. So what is actually I just planned here? Purchasing group. So this is a multiple values allowed, and okay, so I can enter multiple values. So now I'm just assigning 000, and system still allowing to me enter to other values also. So that means multiple and values allowed and additional values allowed. Additional values allowed because of that system is allowing. Multiple values allowed, that means it is accepting two values. Clear? Is it a clear or question mark?
Sir, this transaction code without transaction code in configuration, how you get it, sir, in SPRO?
No, I didn't get you again. What is the
Sir,
question?
in SPRO, how you can get it this transaction, sir? Path.
This is not configuration. This is the master data.
Okay.
Okay, this is end user work. They can use. That means core team member they can do. Who are the lead core team member who are planning to do master data and all, they can do. Not end users, but core team members they can do. Okay, someone has to be taken care of the master data, right? Who they will take care. Okay. Okay, in future they want to be change the values, adding to the new
Sir,
purchase.
once repeat it, sorry.
No. So these values will be performed by core team member. Core team members are who will be maintaining the master data. They will be doing. Okay. So mostly end users will not get this access because if they keep on changing the values, then it will be impacting the release strategy. So end users will not get access for this one. Only the high level master data team or high level core team members who will be handling IT support, they will be having the access. Clear?
Yes, sir, got it.
Okay. Okay. But it is again master data. So directly we can do in the master data production system. Okay. Now I just plan for this one less than or equal to 0. So then I just put that. So okay is equal to 20,000. Okay. So see the formats are very important here. Okay. So the system will not accept how you enter if you not enter properly. So must be enter like less than or equal to. Okay, then only the system will be picked. Okay, so you must be give the space between the your less than and value. Okay, clear?
Okay.
Okay, so you can see
Sir,
here.
here purchasing group, if you want to keep one more purchasing group here,
You can
how
do.
it?
You can go. You can 4 and add here 00200. That's why right additional values can be allowed.
Okay,
If you say
sir.
in the characteristics level, if you're putting additional value, then it will be allowed. Okay.
Sir.
Now my question is in the purchasing organization, I just said only single value. What is the single value? So it is like see, I can select only 1000 or I can select no entry. I didn't select the additional values. That's why system not allowing to enter that. So I can only select 1000. There is no option for me. That is a single value, and if it is not allowing additional values, system not allowing to enter in this case. Clear?
Sir, yes.
Got it both? Screen my.
Yeah,
Got
I
it?
got.
Okay. Now purchasing document type again. I just put that additional values and all these things. It will be allowed. Okay. That's all. It is just enter all this information and save. So like you need to be defined for your all release strategies. Okay. So this is one strategy and is to the second strategy. So then for this release group and strategy, what it is assigned class, that class will become, and you need to be assigned here their values again. Okay. So you can define a number of purchasing groups and what groups you want to be defined. You can define. So like you can define a number of things, whatever it is there. Okay. You can define. Then the value again. Now the what is the value? I just planning to do greater than 20. So it should not be, you can see here less than or equal to. That means if you enter here greater than or equal to, then it is conflict, because here already you define equal 22,000. You already informed S1 strategy. Now if you are entering here also, then the system will confuse that, okay, when 20,000 value is there, do I need to be triggered first strategy or second strategy, right? So that conflict should be cross checked. Clear?
At that time, system will throw any error, sir.
It will throw. It will throw error. Okay, it will not to trigger also. Sometimes it will be difficult. Okay, clear? Now I'll just define that. Okay, let's see if it is coming or not. So I just given the space properly and all these things. Okay, then you can define here. Clear? Clear? Any questions here? Okay, then I just putting the purchasing organization where it is only one value, and document type also I'm just putting directly. Okay, okay, save. Any questions still here? Did you understand, or any doubts here? So now the release strategy which we are defined. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, now let's create purchase requisition. Let's see my configuration is working or not working. Okay, so when you are using the workflow, you also need to be define your workflow here. Okay, so in this workflow, no, sorry, not this one. You need to be go here setup procedure. So you, if you want to be trigger the workflow and you have the workflow consultant and everything it is triggering, in that case you need to be maintain that the group and the code. Okay, against that the plant. Okay, against that whether you want to be use the user ID or password, positions, person or username, what it will be required, that you can assign here. Okay, so 7030 Okay, so like you need to be assigned. So if it is workflow, it is triggering workflow, it is activated all these things, then the system will be coming your inbox. It will be coming to your inbox. Okay, where is the inbox? It is again. You can go to SAP inbox. It is there. Okay, you can go here. This is the SPWP. Okay, here you can see the inbox, outbox, inbox. They will get the workflow. You can see here inbox, and you can see the workflow which is triggering. Okay, don't worry. This is not our workflow. It is someone workflows. Okay? Okay, so still I didn't create a PR, and I didn't have, I don't know whether PR or workflow is created or not here. Okay, so now I'm just creating the PR now. Okay, now I'm just matching my all this. Okay, I'm just matching all these things. So I'll be go creating the PR. So document type is NB, which is matching, and the material number is not anything which I can enter. And the plant also there is no objection here, and only objection and all. What is the objection? My objection is purchasing group. So the purchasing group, okay, you can see here the value, valuation price. Okay, Venkat, here this is the price it is, valuation price. Okay.
No,
Okay, now I just enter the purchasing group 001. So anyway, I just define 00, 000 and 001. So 001 will work. And other than this one, I just need the purchasing organization also, which we need to be entered. Clear? So now my value, let's see, this is the with euros, right? So again, the system will be convert and those everything. And let's see if it is triggering or not triggering. If it is triggering, then it will come in the header level. Okay, it will come here. Okay, so let's see. Release strategy not triggering. What is the value here? Euros it is coming. Let's see, put to USD. Which is not matching anything. Purchasing group is there. Total order value, overall value. Okay, less than equal to 20,000. Then 1,000 and document type ENB. Okay, the purchasing organization 1,000. Purchasing organization, purchasing group is 001. It is not capturing. Why it is not capturing here? Okay, so there is one more thing which I forgot to say. When I'm just going to overall release now, you also need to be activate at header document type level. Okay, so since I'm just planning to do for NB document type, so NB document type level, the release strategy, overall release strategy will be configured. So I'll be go to material management and go to purchasing and purchase requisition and document type. Purchase requisition and document type. Here document type is okay. My document type is NB. Let's see for this document type NB whether it is a header release strategy, okay, overall release strategy is triggered or not. So just go here left side, then there will be a okay overall release. It is there. It is not selected. Okay, so let's see now it will be work or not. Okay, now I'll be go and again I'll be creating or I'll just check now only will be trigger or not. Okay, let's go. 51N. Document type NB is correct. Okay, and material number. Plant objection for plan and the price is now and then I'll just put USD. It don't need euros also it will be converted, but let's see this. The purchasing organization is 1,000 and revenue go. Okay, now let's see if it is working or not working. See now the release strategy which is triggering now. Okay, so my release group is OR and the strategy is S1 and this is the L9 L2, right? Clear? Okay, if it is the more than value, if it is what we suppose what planning, it is like 20,000 table, right? Just put like 25,000. Then like you recheck this one. Then you can see what is the value which you entered 20,000 to 50,000, right? More than 20,000 to 25. Okay, why it is not working? What is the purchasing group which we are giving for a second? Is that only one we are given or all it will be? Let's see. $25. What's the value here? 20,000, right? So I'll just put like 25,000. 25,001. So let's see CL0 to CL20N, whether it is maintained properly or not. So all characteristics should be matched. If it is not matching, then it will be getting problem. So R and S2 and purchasing group is 000, which is correct, and 20,000 above. This is also correct. And USD and purchasing organization is 1000. Okay, this is also correct. And document type NB also is correct. Okay, document type also is correct. So there is no problem here. I'll just cross check that value is correct. And 30,000 above to 50,000 below. Till to 50,000. Okay, it is not a problem. At the time I just mentioned the values and then okay. So I'll be create one more time again with a higher value. Slash n ME51N. So document type is NB. The document type is NB and material number. Purchasing organization plant and then quantity and purchasing organization is 1000. Then the value is 20,000. Maybe I can put 21,000 USD. Okay. I just put the quantity is high, right? Okay, so per each piece it is like, right? So the total value is very high. So that's why. Okay, I got a point. So 21,000 now. 1,000. Okay, so I got a point. So I just mentioned the values. I'm just looking into values and price, but I'm not looking into how much quantity you ordered. It is like 100 or 200. So it's going more than 50,000, right? So maybe that is one reason. Let's see now. The release strategy is triggered. Okay, now see this L8, L9, L7, L6, L5, all these things. Clear? Okay. So if you want to be triggered for the item level release strategy, then you don't need to be select this overall release checkbox in the document type level and the class level, the group level. Okay. So same procedure for all the same. So the points here, what you need to remember here. One is overall release and item, okay, or item level release. So is possible only for PR. That means internal document. Okay. And for all external document, that means PO, PO, and RFQ, or it may be service and receipt, or it may be contract or scheduling agreement or anything which are all external documents, okay, it is not possible to item level, only possible of header level. So in the interview point of view, okay, they will cleverly ask about that whether it is possible item level PO release. So you just say that it is not possible. PO is only can define at a header level, not at item level. Only for PR it is possible at item level or header level. Is that clear?
Sir. Sir, if you want to both the levels at item level and header level, if you want to approve it,
How it is possible? That means same characteristics class, but you are talking about the same release group or different
Say-
release group.
same. If I myself want to approve only
So
item category.
How systems knows about that whether you are going with header level or you are going with item level if you are defining both?
Means we need to define only one item, whether it is header level or item level.
No, you just tell me my question. If it is
Ah.
all same, how system knows that whether I should go with header level or item level?
Sir, you done some configuration for header level.
No. Okay, so you are asking that you want both at a time.
Yes, sir.
So how system knows that which level it is to be triggered?
Don't know, sir, that.
No, it is not possible. So I think either it maybe you are need to be define your different document type, okay, and different release group, okay, then you can use. But if you use same release group and same document type, then it is not possible.
Okay. Means, sir, you done a configuration for header level. So for entire configuration, it is for header level only.
If you are using different release group, then you can go with item level.
No, sir. What the configuration you done right now is for the header level because you done some.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. If you are defining your own release group for the item level, that you can do. See here I define OR, right? If I define OR, you are defining PR or you are defining SR, KR, okay, something you are defining. Okay, in that case, you are planning to do some different document type, not NB, ZNB you are planning, then you can do it. But class should be same. Cannot go with a different class. Clear?
Sir,
Class cannot be assigned. Multiple classes you cannot be assigned. Only one class. Okay. So what class I created here? That only one class you can use. Okay. Clear?
sir.
You got a point or still confused?
No, sir. Now it is clear.
Okay. Now, so you can see here in the workflow. Okay. If any workflow activated or something, you can see here whether workflow is triggered or not triggered. If it is workflow triggered, then it will be displayed like one. Okay. So then it will be go to the first level who will be the approval. They will be getting the they will get the inbox. Clear? So again, for this everything, the release workflow will be needs to be triggered. Clear? Any questions here? So this is the way we'll be checking the. I'll just to close this one. Okay. Okay. So if you just click on here, it will be open the PR number. Display will go to PR display. So in the workflow also same, it will be like it will be show you the page like here, how it is showing here. The same page it will be displayed in the workflow as well. Okay, so then it will be display, go to display here. It will go to when I just click on purchase requisition, it will go to display of the purchase requisition. Okay, so this is the way it will be triggering. So for the second workflow consultant team, they have to be activate the agents and workflow object and so many things are there. So that they need to be activated, then only to be work. Okay, clear? So you can see here SWDD and workflow builder. This is okay. So if we are getting any problem in the workflow, the workflow consultant will check in the workflow builder. Okay, and which task you are using, which workflow you are using, that everything they will check, and they will be verifying that whether all it is connected, agents are connected properly, all these things it will be checking. So it is loading. Let's see. Okay, in between I'll just display here. So you can see that if I just click on this one, it will be go to display after purchase requisition, so that they can check. Okay, so here the status which is showing error, so something which is not configured from workflow. Okay, so that you can see the display of the workflow here. It will show you the display of the workflow to validate data. Okay, so this is the workflow builder. Okay, so here you need to be entered that which is the version. Okay, so which is the task number and those everything they have to be entered. So each and every process have their own workflow ID number. Okay, that ID numbers they will be entered and they will check that whether it is activated or not activated. Okay, so this is the workflow. Okay, then so any questions here? Then any questions? So how do you understand the release strategy, or any questions still? Stop the recording.